A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first. Jordan Montgomery will be on the mound. For the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Wendell blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center, and that's home run number 48 on the year as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting 5th.
So digging in now, Guillermo Heredia as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. Robertson rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and they lead now by 4.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton on the run, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Adames stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's had a great season to this point, and coming into today, he's received the most all-star votes among American League shortstops.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting nine. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first thing. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So a great inning there as they batter. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs, and he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. It was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one. Left. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Hicks. And now he scales the wall and makes an unbelievable catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Hit out towards second. But Mayhew towards second. He's got it. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. One left for Tampa, but they're on top by a count of 6. To nothing. Giancarlo Stanton now, and they are squarely into chip away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute. Young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare